All right, let's do another set of tasting notes. This particular set of tasting notes is going to come from a brand that I follow very, very heavily. They represent themselves pretty well on my shelf at the house. I've had them on the podcast a couple of times. You should go back and listen to those episodes. They're always super duper fun. But we're in the single barrel realm again, which can be tricky. But for this, which is a more broad category, the Penelope Estate Collection 10-year single barrel, they released an abundance of these into the marketplace, and I think they're all going to be similar enough that you could take these notes and make an educated decision on whether you think you would want to buy it. And honestly, only if you taste things the same way that I do. So, if you have a broken brain and you like tasting whiskey, listen to what I have to say. If not, scroll to somebody else probably. 3 different tastings, 3 different days, 3 different sets of glassware. The nose on it, the first time through, gave me some rye spearmint type notes, and then like a gummy, like fruity gummy, but like maybe an adult fruity gummy. And then the palate on it was like a red pie filling, grape skins, and almond. And red pie filling is not necessarily cherry or strawberry. It's that kind of indescript fruity red color that exists there. And then the finish on it was musty and long. And when I mean musty, I don't mean musty moldy. I mean musty old, right? You get a sense from things that are older that they sort of have this characteristic to it. And so I think it's carrying its 10-year age pretty well. The second time through, the nose on it was some minerality, some red fruit. The palate was red pie filling, maybe cherry this time. And the finish on it was really, really specific for me this time. It gave me kind of this thought in my brain. It's not exactly the flavor, but it's as close as I can get to it. The finish gave me this sour cherry cheesecake thing that my aunt used to make for holidays. And not the whole cake, but like the way that cake finishes versus the way this whiskey finishes. It triggered a core memory for me, which was fantastic, right? Used to love that. And then the last time through, the nose on it was a cherry strawberry fried pie. So we got a little bit more baking goods in this, some walnut, some cinnamon. The palate was walnut bitters, cinnamon spice, sour cherry, and the finish was a mild warmth, savory baked good. Penelope does phenomenal stuff. They put out a whole bunch of awesome stuff at the end of last year. I haven't had a chance to try a lot of it yet, but you can just about bet that if you buy anything they've got on the shelf, you're going to be happy. And if you go to Coming Whiskey, you might see some things that are going to happen this year from them. If you roll back into the podcast episodes, you might hear some things they've done in the past. So go out and buy Penelope, obviously.